Whether you're a new SALUS customer or a subcontractor who's just signed into a project by a current user of SALUS, getting your workers up and running on the platform is done in 3 easy steps. First, create your job site. Then add your workers to the platform. And finally, add those workers to your site. By completing these 3 easy items, your workers will be set up on the platform and ready to start submitting forms out in the field. Let me show you how, with SALUS, step by step. To get started, your first action is to create your first job site. However, if you're a subcontractor to an existing customer, you should already have access to at least one site and can skip this step. Visit the URL on the screen and use your SALUS login to access SALUS Desktop. Navigate to the main menu and click Sites. To create a new job site, click New Site. In the Create Site dialog box, populate the details of your site. The site name, site type, role on site, and site address are mandatory fields, while the phone number and muster point fields are optional. The toggle here gives you the option to create the site so it's private. For example, if multiple companies are working on the site and use the SALUS platform, if you don't require them to join your site, you can keep it hidden. For the site address, we recommend that you use the geotag feature using the Search for Location field. This finds the site on Google Maps and allows for automatic check-in of all your workers. It also pulls useful data that's shown on your site's dashboard, which is specific to your location, such as the weather. Clicking Next brings up a list of workers who have already been added to the platform. Check the names of the workers who will be working on the site and use the search bar to find them if necessary. If a worker's name isn't on the list, you'll need to add them to the platform first, which we'll show you in the next section. Clicking Next provides optional fields which allow you to input more details for the site. The display name will be what you want your workers to see on SALUS Mobile. So if there's a name that's more meaningful, you can change the display name here. If you have an accounting system site name or a job number, this is the area to fill in these details. Clicking Done finishes the process and creates your site, which you can find when you search for it in the Sites area. Now that you've gotten your job site set up, you'll need to add new workers to the platform. On the main menu, click Workers, then New Worker. In the Add Worker dialog box, fill in their details: first name, last name, role, and phone number. Keep the toggles turned on, which automatically generates a password for the worker and emails them their login details so they can begin using the SALUS platform. Clicking Create adds the worker to the platform, which means they're now ready to go. In the final step for the new worker you've added to the platform, you'll also need to add them to the job site so they can see the site in SALUS Mobile and start selecting it when they submit their forms. There are 2 ways you can add workers to a site: through the site area or via a worker's individual profile. In the first way, find your site by navigating to the Sites area. Search for your site using the search bar and click the site to enter the site dashboards. Go to the Workers area and click Add Workers to add workers that have profiles set up to the worksite. In the Add Workers dialog box, search for their name, check the box next to their name, then click Add Selected, which adds the workers to the site. The second way to add workers is through their individual worker profile. To do this, exit the site dashboard to return to the main menu by clicking Back to Home. Go to the Workers area and search for a worker you want to add. Click into their profile and navigate to the Site Access tab. Search for the site you want to add them to, select the checkbox, then click Update Selected. You can see that the first way is best for adding several workers to a site, whereas the second way is useful if you're in the workflow of updating a worker profile and performing other worker-specific admin. And that's it. In these 3 easy steps, your job site will be set up and your workers will have the job site assigned to their SALUS mobile app, meaning they're ready to begin contributing forms, referencing documents, and creating and fulfilling actions on site. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.